party then, 2010s. Any negative energy that is trying to force themselves into this reading must leave immediately. In the name of Jesus, I rebuke you. Get out of here. You're not welcome. Please seal this place off with love and light so that only Holy Divine Spirit is allowed here. Anything that does not match a Holy Divine energy must leave immediately. Thank you so much. I love you. Hello, collective. Good day to you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I am. It is lovely. I am so grateful to be here. Hello, Asia Marie. Thank you for being here. My name is Patience, your favorite psychic spirit medium, host of Spirit News on Spotify, where we teach you about non-physical energy through the help of my very own spirit team, the Guild of the Golden Triangle, Mish Mirabelle Mantis. We plan on doing an introductory video for Mantis next, since everybody always thinks I'm talking about a real life-size mantis, which I am not. But we'll talk about it more. We have already introduced Mish, who is an alternate version of myself, a past, future version of myself. It's hard to explain in this short amount of time. You can go see the video on our TikTok. We have documented our whole ascension process and developing our repressed psychic ability from childhood. We have documented it for the last 4 or 5 years for you to look at, to see how it is unfolding for us in our very unique way. Not for you to do it just like us, but for you to see that it can be done, and it is being done. And I hope that you resonate with it. And we hope that you know you are not alone out there, for all of you going through your own ascension process, for all of you being activated at this time, all the star seeds, all of the enlightened beings, all of the people who are being activated at this time through the new earth energies. We have documented that for you, so you can see that you're not alone. And to give you courage to be authentic in yourselves and what you want to do, and to do it anyway, despite what other people say. So we love you so much, and we love that you're here with us. Hello, Keegan. Thank you so much for being here. Hello. I am very well. Thank you very much. I am so happy to be here co-creating in this very unique way with you. I use this YouTube channel, Patience with Spirit, as a way to develop my psychic abilities. Like I said, I was born a psychic. I was born this way. I cannot help the way I was born. I repressed it though, and up until 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm 41 now. I repressed it because it scared people when I would talk about it. And I noticed that when I did talk about the things I saw or felt or was aware of, nobody else that I came into contact with that I would talk about it with was seeing the same things as me. And so I realized at a young age that it was not, I was different. So I repressed it for a long time. And oh, thank you so much. Thank you. It's Holy Divine Spirit. It's being in alignment. It's making me more youthful. My ability to find joy in all situations, which we teach you on Spirit News, a podcast on Spotify, where we put together channeled messages, metaphysical information, laws of the universe, knowledge, wisdom, all of that. If you are interested, we would adore to have you. We would adore for you to go listen. We welcome all and reject none. And you can find all of that information through the link tree in the description bar, where we have all our socials. We would love for you to be a part of our community, part of our soul tribe. And we love you so much. Troll bogeys. Oh my gosh. Can't have a live without a troll. It's like impossible. Funny enough, at least she a backup info of spirituality. Everyone else problems. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. Let the trolls come. They need healing too. I'm not going to deny them. If they're here for healing. So let them be a troll. Don't bother me none. Spirit said bounce. Spirit just said bounce and go away. Well, listen, we have another collective read. And Troll Bogey, I'm going to get you out of here. You can stay for the heels if you want. But if you're going to keep being naughty, I'm going to get you out of here. So we have another collective read. We're doing this for 3333. I'm here for the healing. Thank you so much, Johnny. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the likes, comments, shares, subscribes. We truly appreciate it. We are so proud of you. We are so honored to be here, to be of service to the collective, to use our powers for good. We're like Jean Grey up in here, X-Men coming at you, okay? And we're trying to utilize or empower ourselves to be able to use our gift for good, to be able to be of service to the collective, to give you higher perspectives of linear views, to understand people's emotions, to understand deep dark secrets, to this is the year of truth. This is the year of the dragon. There's a lot of truths coming out. Lots of things that people do in the dark, including, I mean, we're going to say disclaimer, we can't prove that the readings we get are about celebrities, but there are a lot of similarities. So we like to say that it's for entertainment purposes only. We are tapping into energy, learning the language of energy. Energy is a language. The way spirit will speak to you is not like a direct communication like this. It will be symbols, images, visions, music, things like that. And it's up to you to clear your field of emotional baggage from your energy field to help you be more receptive, to help you see the subtle, to help you read subtle energy. So we hope that by showing you how we are learning and the way that we interpret the energy, it will encourage you to take a step forward into your own guidance and healing so that you can receive your own inner guidance from your own spirit team. Everybody has their own spirit team. Every single person. God would not send you down here alone. True, Spirit says. They would not send you out here alone into the cold wilderness without some help. So it's up to you, though, to clear your field so that you can meet them halfway, because Holy Divine Spirit, your guides, are non-physical energy. So we believe that we are non-physical energy having a human experience. Everybody's psychic. The word psychic is what we address as non-physical energy, and it's what picks up on other energy. So you are first and foremost energy, and secondly, you are a physical vessel having a human experience. So we are here with another message, and we don't choose what comes through, okay? We don't choose. Whatever comes through, and we hope that we read it appropriately. And sorry if we get it wrong. Just remember that if this isn't your message, it's somebody's message, and it will impart some kind of wisdom or knowledge that Spirit feels is necessary for this moment right now, okay? And anybody who's here is meant to be here. Family, yes, my soul family. You are my soul family. I am so happy to be here. So we're finding that energy is fluid. It can be past, present, or future. It could be an alternate timeline. It could be an Akashic record. It could be a past life. So we just want to remember that to be an observer of information. Don't attach yourself to it too much, but observe it. Put it in the old store bank. You know, it kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you've ever seen this movie. It's a fantastic movie. It's called Dreamcatcher, and it was written by Stephen King, and I think it was a book turned into a movie. But there is a psychic boy, a psychic man in that movie, and one of his psychic gifts is to store information. And when he goes into his mind, he envisions it like I guess like a file library, and it has all these file cabinets everywhere where he can access anything that he encountered or absorbed or whatever. So it's kind of like that, where you just want to observe the information and store it in your mind's file cabinet, so that way you have knowledge of it. Because Spirit says just the awareness of things you don't understand, or other people's beliefs, or other kinds of knowledge, just the awareness of it. You don't necessarily have to believe it or think it's real, but just the awareness of it will open up your possibilities. And that's what we aim to do here. So I feel intuitively being drawn to the Bible. Maybe Spirit wants us to read a little prayer, a little psalm. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, so prayer for rescue from persecutors, Psalm 17. Hear, Lord, my plea for justice. Pay heed to my cry. Listen to my prayer from lips without guile. From you let my vindication come. Your eyes see what is right. You have tested my heart, searched it in the night. You have tried me by fire, but find no malice in me. My mouth has not transgressed as others often do. As your lips have instructed me, I have kept from the way of the lawless. My steps have kept to your paths. My feet have not faltered. Undistended. Spirit just said undistended. I'm not really sure what that means. Let me just put my finger here. Undistended. Let me just find out what that means, because I don't know. All right, let me see. Undistended.
According to Webster's Dictionary 1828, undistended, adjective not distended, not enlarged.
What is the meaning of the word? What does it mean to be distended? Expanded, stretched out. Yes, we are expanding ourselves. Okay. So we said undistended. So someone who, we're going to be talking about someone who doesn't know how to expand themselves. Because this said, Spirit said undistended. Undistended. Right leg. Thank you, Spirit. I call upon you. Answer me, O God. Turn your ear to me. Hear my speech. Show your wonderful mercy. You who deliver with your right arm those who seek refuge from their foes. Keep me as the apple of your eye. Hide me in the shadow of your wings from the wicked who despoil me. My ravenous enemies press upon me. They close their hearts. They fill their mouths with proud roaring. Their steps even now encircle me. They watch closely, keeping low to the ground. Like lions eager for prey, like a young lion lurking in ambush. So we're talking about someone's enemies here. Someone's enemies who are undistended, who are not as large as they are making themselves out to be, or who are not able to expand their minds, who are chasers. Spirit just said chaser. Or ravenous enemies press upon me. They could be watching right now. Restructuring. Their bellies are being filled with your friends. This enemy could have possibly reached out to your friends to get them to go against you or something. Their children are satisfied too. It says they fill their mouths with proud roaring. Whoever I'm talking about here is an enemy of yours.
6 o'clock.
And they could have possibly gotten your friends to go against you with their words. They could have, said, "Wow, well, they told me that they don't like you," or something, Oh my gosh, this says, "You who deliver with your right arm," and Spirit said right leg before.
Take me.
You who deliver your right arm, those who seek refuge from their foes, keep me as the apple of your eye. Hide me in the shadow of your wings from the wicked who despoil me. Yeah, you have somebody here who whose mouth has transgressed to others often. This person may have gone out of their way because you're the apple of everyone's eye to spoil your image or something. They've been wicked. They hide in the shadows. This is somebody who's ravenous. This is somebody who, it says, fill their mouths with proud roaring. So this is somebody who, and Spirit, correct me if I'm wrong. What I'm getting is this is, you might know this person because they will often, proud roaring, like like they think they know everything. So it's probably not. Like they think they talk like they know everything, very prideful. Like you couldn't possibly know more than them or something. They think that you're the apple of everyone's eye, and that bothers them. That somehow like bothers their demons or something. They could have possibly went to your friends and told them lies or spoke something nasty to them. My mouth has transgressed. Their mouth has been full of malice. This is somebody who's unable to expand or to put themselves in other people's shoes or to see past their own prideful beliefs. They're very proud. They're in their ego for pretty much. They don't believe that you know anything or that you could possibly know more than them. Their bellies are being filled with your friends. They're devouring your friends with lies. They're basically getting your friends to go against you so they can use your friends against you or something. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. This is happening to someone. I'm not laughing at the person it's happening to, but I'm laughing that somebody could hate you so much that they would seek your friends and your coworkers, family, however, take it as it resonates, and actually lie to them to turn them against you. Like that takes a whole lot of effort. That takes a whole lot of energy. It just seems like such a waste of focus and time, And I'm not sure to what end, but they think that you're the apple of everyone's eye. That's what I got from this. So emphasis. Emphasis. Spirit says emphasis. Okay. Oh, I forgot a new book I got. Let me go grab it real quick. Hold, please.
12. Denial.
I'm back. Okay, Spirit guided me through this new book. So I wanted to see what is to come of it. Classics of Western philosophy. Okay, I know. Who would have thought? Spirit, please guide me. I am so grateful for all my blessings. I am so happy right where I'm at and have everything I need and everything works out for me. Please help me give the messages. Who is this person that is an enemy that got all your friends against you? Plotinus, okay. How then, given that we have such great things in us, do we not grasp them, but rather are most inactive with respect to these activities? Indeed, some are altogether inactive. See, didn't I just say this person, I was laughing, I don't want to say I was laughing at them, but I was laughing like, how can you put so much energy and focus into somebody that you feel is the apple of everyone's eye when you are being inactive? You do not grasp your own greatness. This person doesn't grasp their own greatness. They are comparing themselves to somebody, you, perhaps collective. They're comparing themselves to you and they're upset that you're the apple of everyone's eye. You know what? Let's look up that meaning. Let's look it up.
So,
Definition of apple of my eye.
Here's the definition of apple of one's eye. A person of whom one is extremely fond and proud.
Yeah, so you're somebody who everybody likes, everybody has something nice to say about you, everybody, you're the apple of everyone's eye. So, Patience, do you have any Carl Jung literature? No, I don't. Oh, hey, Marie Lightworker. Hello. Good to have you back. So grateful that you're here. I look like a therapist. Oh, thank you. I didn't know therapists looked a certain way. I hope that this spiritual transmission gives some kind of healing. So, this person, those are always involved with their own activities. I mean, intellect and that which is prior to intellect eternally in itself, and soul as well, which is thus always moving. I always say that, you guys. When I see energy, it's always moving. Not everything in soul is immediately perceptible, but it comes to us whenever it comes to our sense perception. But whenever there is a perceptual activity that is not being transmitted to the perceptual faculty, it has not yet come to the entire soul. We do not yet know it. Then, since we are the whole soul, including the perceptual faculty, not just part of it, further, each of the parts of the soul is always acting, always by itself, with its own object, but cognizing occurs whenever transmission, that is, apprehension, occurs. If then there's going to be apprehension of things present in this way, then that which is to apprehend must revert inward and focus attention there. Boom! Mic drop. I told you. This person was so focused on you. You must be doing something where you're taking the time to understand your spirituality, your soul's path, something like that. And they were watching you do this and they were jealous. Basically, they were jealous. But instead of focusing on their own souls, um, instead of cognizing their own apprehension for their soul's path, they were focused on you. They were waiting to hear a voice that they wanted to hear. And by waiting, they distanced themselves further from what they needed to hear. Oh, shit. That's deep as hell, Spirit. Spirit just said, made a sound.
Beliefs.
So, okay, Spirit said Alice.
Location.
Spirit wants me to do the Alice cards. So what I'm gathering is from this is that this person, see, the thing about having a relationship with Spirit and that I'm finding is that people expect Spirit to come at them in some profound way, to hear like this grand voice from God that says, do this, you know, very loud and boisterous. But in actuality, that's why we started with subtle. When in the beginning of this reading, we said we're learning how to read the subtle energy of Spirit. It doesn't speak loudly. It's not boisterous. It's not loud. It's subtle. It requires you to quiet your own mind to even receive any kind of message from Spirit, or for you to at least be in receptive mode for them to come to you to quiet your mind. This person had an expectation that their own spirituality should be loud, that they were waiting for some kind of loud, obvious sign or something from their own spirit guides or something. And you, collective, whatever you were doing, maybe you're psychic, maybe you're a medium, I don't know, but You were doing something where you were cognizing your own inner guidance, okay? And they were looking at you doing this, and they're asking themselves, why, why can't I do it? I don't know, maybe you were expressing the way that you receive information, and to them, they were perceiving it as some kind of grandiose occurrence that happened with you, and they weren't really understanding the transmission of how you received it. So basically they were hating on you, okay? They wanted what you were experiencing, and they had some kind of odd expectation of how it should come, that it was going to be loud and like some voice from heaven or something. Spirit said Alice, so I'm going to do my Alice card. Spirit, please continue telling us about this enemy of the collectives. What else do you want us to know? I love you so much. All right. Tell me more. Time. Nature communication. I told you. You are rare and free. There are not many like you in reverse. Oh, come on. Spirit said true. So what I'm getting, and we're getting a higher perspective of someone's emotional state right now, a higher perspective of a linear view. This person was in competition with you, collective. They were in competition with you because they are somebody who considers themselves very spiritual, or they could possibly dibble dabble in some kind of spiritual practices where they thought they had like
left side
communication with nature and fairy energies. It says elemental messengers, fairy energies, flower energies, nature communication. Okay. This person considered themselves some kind of spiritual something. Okay. And then you came along and you had your own spiritual experience that you were sharing with this person because you thought there was something you guys were whoops. Yeah. I just dropped my crystal, so they dropped the ball on this, but you thought you were connecting with them on some kind of level where maybe you thought you were helping them, or you could share this spiritual experience you had with them because they are in some kind of spiritual experience. They actually may have some kind of, I don't know to what degree or to like what angle, but they're definitely talking to, maybe they do like Wicca or something. There's a downpour. So they might have some kind of connection to nature or do some kind of energy practices where they are, calling upon fairy energies, things like that. So here they are thinking that there's some, they got some prowess in the energy game, into the spiritual game. They got some knowledge. They have this connection. And then here you come and you put the pressure on them. I got time clock, pressure, in a rush, time. Where you come along and you are doing what they're doing essentially, but in a completely different way. Perhaps in a more effortless way, confirmation. And so they felt like they were under pressure to do more, to show you up, basically. And so they felt just like the Bible said when we read it, why did you contact me? Thank you, Spirit. They could have gone out of their way to hit up your friends, your coworkers, people you work with, people to purposely make you seem like you don't know what you know. Okay? You are rare and free. There are not many like you in reverse. They wanted you because you're the apple of everyone's eye. Everybody loves you. You are rare. You actually are rare and free, but because of your spiritual, whatever you were doing, they viewed that as some kind of threat to them. And so they were put under pressure to hurry up and make this like rash decision to basically tell everybody that you're not who you say you are. That, I mean, I don't know exactly what they said. We can find out. Let's find out. Okay, because they were jealous of you. They were comparing themselves to you from a higher perspective. This person was comparing your spiritual journey and how you attained enlightenment to their own form of whatever they were doing. And they were jealous that the way you were doing it was, they perceived it as being better than the way they were doing it. Okay, so what Holy Divine Spirit tells me is that it's different for everybody. Nobody's going to walk the same path of spiritual enlightenment. It's going to be different. It's going to be at different levels. It's going to be at different times. And it's not a race. It's definitely not a race. It's most definitely not a competition. And for you to compare your own spiritual journey to another's is just limiting the way it can happen for you. And this person was already doing something with spirituality where they could have actually been talking to elementals, to fairies, using nature as a way to communicate with spirit, which is beautiful. That's beautiful. And whatever you were doing, they perceived it as being better. And it's not, everyone has different soul paths, and everyone's going to have a different way that they connect with spirit. You know, I connect with spirit on different multi levels. I never know how it's going to come to me. And that's why I keep myself open to any way it can come instead of expecting it in one way. This person maybe you had some kind of vision or something. Maybe they don't have visions. Maybe they have to like set up an altar and pick flowers and offer them to the fairies. I don't know, but it's different than what you were doing. Okay. All right. What else? What else, Holy Divine Spirit? What else do you want us to know? What were they saying? Uncertainty. Choose who you will become. I told you. They were telling people that you didn't know what you were doing, that you were possibly making it up, that you are lying, that you thought you could do this and that. And true, Spirit says they were basically making you sound like a fraud. Okay, whatever spirituality you were into, that you were sharing with people, that you shared with this person because you thought that you thought this person was into the same stuff as you. That, I mean, that's technically how it works. You find people who are interested in the same things as you, and you three, and you share your information. But this person may have kept this information from you. They could have possibly always seen you as some kind of like elevated, expanded, philosophical like type person, and that could have always kind of threatened them in a way. But then when you started talking about the way that you were doing your spirituality, that's when it really just like drove it home for them. I see you. Thank you, Spirit. So they were basically saying the person you were becoming was a lie, okay? Which is just, you can't tell people that. So they were like telling your coworkers, they were telling your friends lies about you. Yeah, curiouser and curiouser. Discovery, inquiry, weirdness, curiosity. So they were actually, oh my gosh, that's so weird. Under nature communication. Okay, I'm just going to say it. This person was going out of their way to talk to your friends and possibly your coworkers, family members, anyone they could get a hold of that knows you or that like knows of you. And what they would do is, and I'm just saying what I'm getting. It says weirdness right here. It is kind of weird, okay? But they were doing it because they were insecure. They were asking about you to find out more information about you because they were trying to find dirt on you or something, or a reason to, continue this smear campaign against you. But at the same time, they wanted to know how you were doing what you were doing, okay? So there's something that they were communicating with. They were going out of their way to find people that knew you to ask about you, but then they would, because they were curiouser and curiouser to discover or inquire about you. But then the weird part is after they inquire and get whatever information they can get, they couldn't get a lot of information about you because I don't know, maybe you're private or maybe you don't really like share like deep information with like people on a superficial level, you may be somebody that is just like a very deep person, and you don't really share like deep things on a superficial level, is what I'm getting. Keep your temper. Yeah, keep your temper. You're not somebody who starts drama. You're not somebody who gets angry. You keep your temper. You're not somebody who's reactionary. So that's why you're the apple of everyone's eye, because you treat everyone the same. Everyone knows what to expect with you. You're like very calming. You're very consistent in your behavior. You don't allow anger to rule you. Spirit said recommendable, but this person's not like that. This person's actually very ruled by their emotions. It was making them upset that everyone that they contacted that knew you, that they were trying to contact to find stuff out about you, always had something good to say about you. They always said the consistent same thing about you, is that you always keep your temper. You're not, there's nothing really to divulge about you. So that's why they had to start making things up. Wow. All right. Well, how can we help? How can we help? Let's see. What were they saying about you? What did they start saying about you? We'll do our reply cards, okay? We'll see what they were talking about. What were they saying about the collective, since they couldn't find any dirt? They were inquiring about you because I don't know if they wanted to know like what you were doing spiritually, or if they just wanted to know what you were doing in general. I'm not sure. Should we find out? Okay, hold on. Let me do this one. Mom, what? Oh my gosh, this person may have went out of their way to even speak to your family. Oui, oui, my little croissant. My little croissant. They could have possibly talked to your family, specifically your mom. What can I say? I'm just a small town girl living in a lonely world. I'm just a small town girl living in a lonely world. Envy. Spirit just said envy. Spirit just said envy. This person envied you. They could have... You could possibly have a different relationship with your mom than they do. There's lots of things they were finding out about you that was like expanding their idea of you. My little croissant. Oui, oui, my little croissant. They were starting to become obsessed with you. And this says curiouser and curiouser. This person could have possibly started to become attracted to you. What? Okay, I'm not laughing. I'm just like, what? I think what they were doing from a higher perspective, and Spirit, tell me if I'm wrong, is you're the apple of everyone's eye. They have, you know, they're karmic, okay? They're very insecure. They do things. They might do, I see sex drive here. They might be very promiscuous, very, not disciplined. They have issues, okay? And then here you are, you're like the first person they've ever come across. You're like one in a million. It says you're rare and free. There are not many like you out there. You're very rare. So you're somebody who has a high moral compass, somebody who's in control of your emotions. Something you're doing spiritually is like very rare or very like unheard of. I'm not sure exactly what, but they are starting to see that you're different, and they're jealous of it, but at the same time they're like so curious, as there has to be something wrong with you. There has to be something that's bad about you, because that's them. They're projecting, they're like, there's not possible for somebody to be like this or to be in this energy, and it's making them very angry. But at the same time, they're growing this obsession to try to find something that's faulty in you, to justify this smear campaign that they've created against you, because they're threatened by your spirituality and how you're ascending in the way that you are. So they could have possibly contacted your mother.
False.
Oh, Spirit says false. Oh, I see what you're saying. So from a higher this says mom what? Mom what? Perhaps you're a mother. Confirmation. Perhaps you're a mother. They could possibly be jealous of the way you raise your kids, the way you treat your kids. Sorry, I just got a pet ferret and nobody told me they smell like fucking asshole. Okay. Dude, I can't have this conversation with you again. Move on. So you may have, sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I'm laughing at this card because it's funny. Hi, Matthew. So what I'm getting is you may have, okay. So this person may have tried to be your friend. Okay, maybe you both have kids or something, and you were once friends. Okay, you were once friends or something, or tried to be friends, or were in the same circle, something like that. And they were, excuse me, I have spirit burps. They were trying to, I don't know how to put what I'm seeing. They were trying to play on your emotions. Wee my little croissant. They were trying to like love bomb you, or like pretend to be this, like, they were basically possibly mirroring your energy to you to bring you closer, because they wanted some kind of partnership with you in some way, some kind of unit they wanted to become with you. But you're very modest, you're very fair, you're very disciplined, you're very spiritual, you're able to regenerate quickly. You have some kind of receptivity where you may have felt this person was off, or had some kind of intuition about this person. And certain things they'd say to create conflict, to create some kind of conflict with you, wouldn't ever like go the way that they needed it to go for whatever their goal was. And I don't know what that is yet, but they did have some kind of ulterior motive. And so because of that, there may have been like some kind of you may have pulled back your energy in a way where they were trying to initiate some kind of partnership with you, or like friendship or opportunity to like hang out or something, and you may have shut them down. Sorry, I just got a pet ferret and nobody told me they smell like fucking asshole. So you may have tried to be friends with this person, but you smelled fucking asshole on them, okay? You smelled some kind of drama on them, and you shut them down. Dude, I can't have this conversation with you again. Move on. You shut them down. Okay? You shut them down in some way, and that may have like initiated this smear campaign against you, because this is an energy where they're like, nobody shuts me down. I shut people down, like that's the energy. Excellent. I'll pick you up on my scooter. Yeah, this person was like, um,
That's
no, I'm the one who says what happens in this relationship or whatever. You may have even helped them out or something, I'm getting like you were very helpful. You're just trying to help this person. Um, this person didn't like that you shut them down. Ooh, someone has a sweet tooth. Blame my parents, not my fault. Raised a complete savage. No thanks, sex is for nerds. Yeah, I told you this person became attracted to you. This person might be bisexual or something, or they could be in an unfulfilled relationship, or they want the same sex, but they're in a opposite sex marriage or something like that. You're somebody who may be in a committed relationship, or somebody who doesn't, you're just not into same sex. You may have shut them down in that way. Or really what I'm getting is you kind of just shut them down energetically in like every way. Whether they're attracted to you, but at the same time they hate you. Like this person literally hates you. Spirit said wash. You may have washed your energy clear of them, because they were trying to have some kind of partnership with you, for some kind of potential opportunity that they were cooking up that you didn't know about. But it's not your fault, because their parents raised a complete savage. This person's like a very imbalanced person. They're very insecure. They might not have had the same opportunities as you, or the same awakening as you. They could be still in the underworld, or dibble dabble with like underworld things. They're definitely obsessed with you. They have some weird obsession towards you. I'm getting that's kind of not kind of, it's like extremely unhealthy. Spiritual activity, oh, just like the philosophy book said, their activities were focused more on you than on themselves. Grow the fuck up. That was like 3 years ago. So this may have happened like 3 years ago, when like something they said something to you, and you said, sorry, I just got a pet ferret and nobody told me. And you basically told them that they smell like fucking asshole. I don't think you may have said it in like that way, but like metaphorically what I'm getting is that you were like, no thanks. Maybe they wanted to hang out or something, and you could smell their shiftiness from a mile away, and you're like, no thanks. I'm not interested in being friends with you. Well, that may have happened like years ago. And ever since that moment, this person has been working real hard to call up your friends, call up your coworkers. Collective is a phony, a collective is a hoe, collective is this and that. Oh, look, grow the fuck up. That was 3 years ago. Dude, it's 3 in the morning. I have 3 here. Could be, they could have, like, it could have been a group of 3 people, like, that they gathered to have this, like, thing against you. Uh, the philosophy book said if they had just taken the time to just go within to find, why it is that you triggered them so much. Something you said to them. Swamped. Something you said to them. You said, no thanks, I don't want to, I'm not into that. Or you didn't kiss their ass. You didn't kiss their ass. Yeah, this is someone who's like, what? No, I say when and where and how long. And when it's finished, I say, this person. But you're unfazed. You're just unfazed by this person. You're like minding your own business. You're basically somebody who felt this strongly that this person, you trusted your instincts about this person, and you decided to not have them in your life. This started a war for them. This is like an unseen war that you don't even know about. Cock blocking, I cannot make it up. They decided to cock block you because you didn't want to hang out with them. Didn't I say they were digging up dirt about you? I cannot make it up, you guys. They were contacting everyone you knew. Maybe they looked on your Instagram and they were just going through every single person you knew to find dirt about you, looking for dirt on you. Romantic love affair. Didn't I say this person is falling in love with you? Sex fix, secret lover. They could have possibly targeted your lover or people that you had relationships with. Matthew says, no one tells me what to do. I say goodbye to badass people. Good for you. Amen. That's right. If someone is giving you bad vibes, you don't continue to hang out with them. You trust that you're getting those feelings for a reason. That's your intuition. That is your subtle energy. That's your guide saying this person's not for you. This person's going to get you in trouble. This person does not have your highest good for you.
Wait and see.
Just heard a weird noise.
Group of us.
A group of us, I told you, they may have gotten up to 3 people. A lover, a friend, and a coworker, perhaps. Sure. To come against you, to be creeping on you. They were creeping on you. They're trying to see what you're up to. They're trying to get you caught up in some kind of drama so they could dig up dirt on you because they were making false accusations about you. They were trying to get screenshots of, I don't know, maybe like getting evidence, proof, facts. I cannot make it up, you guys. They were way too focused on you, okay? And getting some kind of evidence or proof that you do something, possibly 3 people. Photo proof. I cannot. Spirit wasting time. They're wasting their time though because you literally do nothing. Like you do nothing. You're just over here rare and free. Not many like you, but they couldn't accept that about you. They couldn't accept that. They caught a case. Oh shit. Sexual infection, sexual disease, a rash. A love triangle. They could have possibly, I told you they could have got with your person or something or tried to. Version. Spirit said version. Third party, multiple lovers, choices. I told you this person has a sex addiction. Into you. I'm telling you, I already said all this. The confirmation, a happiness hater. This person hated on your happiness because you were always positive. You always had good vibes. You were wearing your free. You were doing something spiritual that they couldn't do, or that, I don't know. Now they're haunted. They're haunted because they're not getting any offers. Nobody wants to be around them because of what they did. They had to move, or they're moving because they have to relocate because of the side effects of what they've done. Your light irritates their demons. I told you. This person was comparing themselves to you because they're in some kind of relationship that is not equal give and take. They saw you and the fact that you're the apple of everyone's eye. They started trying to tarnish your reputation because of something you were doing spiritually. They felt like they were under pressure to do so, like they had to do it, because they ain't shit. Because they ain't shit. And I don't like to talk that way, because everybody can heal. Everybody has an opportunity to heal, but it's a choice. It's a choice in the end. Oh, this person married for money. I told you the person that they're with, this person could possibly be bisexual or gay, or desire a same-sex relationship. And they married a person they don't love for money. Or they don't have to be married to them, but they're with somebody that they chose to be with because of financial gain, not because of love. A cyberbully. You're being bullied online, or someone has suffered from it. I told you this person went to your Instagram. They looked up everyone that you follow or that follows you. They started messaging them one by one to find dirt on you, to dig up dirt on you. And then at the same time, because there was no dirt, a Ouija board, because Sir just said Ouija, because there was no dirt on you, because you're literally just minding your own business. You're rare and you're free. There aren't many like you. You're the apple of everyone's eye. You're literally just a consistently balanced person that means no harm to anybody. You don't gossip, you don't start shit, you're drama free. They're messaging these people trying to find dirt on you. Since they couldn't find any dirt, they decided to make it up. They're making dirt up on you online. Okay, they got people to turn against you, your friends, your family. What a waste of time. Forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. Forcer. Yeah. It was like, this is my way or the highway. Moves in silence. I told you, you have no idea that they did this. You have no idea. Since 3 years ago, when you told them you didn't want to hang out with them, or whatever you told them, because you knew that there's something wrong with them, you put up a boundary. And nobody puts up boundaries with this person because they're so good at faking being a good person. This is somebody who needs to heal. And this is a lesson in trusting your instincts. Now, because this person chose to come against somebody who's actually a good person, they've had to move. Nothing is working out for them. Everybody's walking away from them because they're realizing that this person's a liar. Looking you up. This person could have gone as far as to get some kind of... This is why you have to be careful what information is out there about you. Anybody can look you up. Anybody. A spiritual hater. I told you. There hates on your spirituality. Well, You know what? How can we help? What can this person do to heal this wound of theirs, okay? This wound of comparing themselves to others. Just like we said before, just as a reminder, everybody is on their own journey. Nobody's journey is supposed to be the same, especially when it comes to spirituality and enlightenment. Everybody comes to enlightenment in their own way. And just because somebody receives information from spirit differently from you, they're supposed to be an example of what to do. Instead of hating on you, they should have asked you, well, how did you do that? If they had just asked you and been genuine instead of being weird and, funky all the time, you wouldn't have created a boundary with them. You would have been more open with them. But you could sense that when you started talking about your spirituality and the way it was happening for you, they didn't like it. And they started treating you different. And then all of a sudden they wanted to be your friend. And then you found out that they were talking shit about you. It's like, come on. I'll stand up to anyone as God protects me in every way. Amen to that. Yes, amen. What can this person do to heal? What do you need more time for? So these are great journal prompts if find yourself that you're somebody who compares yourself to others or who feels insecure about where you're at right now. What do you need more time for? What responsibility do you want to take on one day? And we'll do one more. Who are you in the process of becoming? Which is so funny because we have right here uncertainty, choose who you will become. So this person was so focused on what you were becoming. Oh, everything artsy. Can I get a woo woo? Amen. You need to stop giving me all your money. Seriously. I love you so much. I'm so grateful. Thank you. May God bless you tenfold. So this person, instead of, just like the philosophy book said, instead of focusing on activities that would enhance who they wanted to become, they looked at what you were becoming and decided that that made them feel bad. So instead of addressing the fact that it made them feel bad, they thought they looked at it like it was your fault that they felt that way. And so they had to do everything they could behind the scenes without you knowing, instead of talking to you about it, to make everyone see you the way that they felt about themselves. This is a projection. This person hates that you have attained some kind of spiritual enlightenment without having to do all the yucky stuff they had to do. They were looking for a reason to hate you and they can't find one, and that makes them hate themselves even more. But instead of taking responsibility for that feeling of hating themselves so much, they think it's you. They think it's you. You're their mirror. You must be some kind of Hyoka empath or something, because this person wouldn't have encountered you and mirrored their own energy to themselves if you didn't have the energy of an empath. Or at least that's what I'm understanding through these reads. So Spirit is guiding them to take a step back, look at the bigger picture here, understand that this is just part of the process of becoming who your soul wants you to be, that this could just be a blip in time of a mistake you made that you can still learn from, that you can still take responsibility for, and that you need to go within more, and you need to realize that everyone's on their individual journey. However this person was comparing themselves to you for was a waste of time. It was a waste of time. Okay? That validated almost in tears of joy. I appreciate your sight so much. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you. We love you so much. We hope that any of the messages resonate and that they offer some type of healing. This is a deep spiritual lesson for anybody listening, that no matter where someone's at in their 444 on the clock in their spiritual path or journey, we're all on a special path that's individualized for us. So there's no point in competing or comparing or going out of your way to do all of this just to make someone look like something that you think they're not, because you're not that. So it always goes back to something that is within yourself, that it can be really hard to look at, but if you don't look at these things and accept responsibility for these feelings of insecurity, of lack, this is the reaction. This is the cause and effect of the implications of what can happen if you don't address these things. Okay, so we hope that it helps in any way. We say a prayer for the person who compared themselves to you, collective, and we hope that they find their own power and their own light, and they forgive themselves, and we hope that they can take responsibility for their own actions one day. Okay, we love you so much. Bye, collective.